Welcome back to Monotony Monopoly World War II version. And this is part 2. I had to take a station break because the board was a complete mess. I couldn't even see the field of battle. It was bananas. So hopefully I got a little bit more organized. It's still going to get messy. War's messy. But yeah, where we left off was Bob from Dubuque was attacking Joe in Russia. And just attacking. So let's get back to it. And before we do though, I actually, for some of the, because it does go on and on, World War II does for a bit. A friend of mine, J.A. Stanton, has sent me a song, and I really like it. And it's not a copyright issue because he's copyrighted and he gave me permission. So I might use it to play while things are going truly bananas, because if World War II Part 1 is any indication, it's just going to get more and more messy. So sit back, relax, and let me bore you to sleep. So, Bob, playing for Germany, has really set up a robust offense. He's all over the board, and on the African continent as well. He really doesn't have a lot more troops to go much further. Let's ask Bob what he wants to do. Bob, want to keep going? Are you sure? He's sure, so here we go. And he's going to do what? What would Bob? Well, it looks like he's going to attack Russia again. How many times is this guy going to attack the Soviet Union? Bob has serious issues with Russia or the Soviet Union or whatever you want to call it. But hang on a minute. Bob from Torrington, Wyoming has just bombarded the United States. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Japan has attacked Pearl Harbor, and let's look in on Bob. Bob is celebrating. Pretty cocky, Bob from Torrington. Now let's get a reaction from the United States and see what Elvis has to say about this attack coming out of Japan. Well, waiting for a response. Nope, looks like Bob's going after Russia some more. That's Bob from Dubuque, not Bob from Torrington. Okay. Bob from Wyoming is completely oblivious to the mistake he has just made. Oh my gosh, it's not Elvis, it's actually Clint Eastwood. Elvis has left the game board. I repeat, ladies and gentlemen, Elvis has left the game board and been replaced by a very angry, aggressive. And Bob from Torrington has no clue. No clue, still raising his arms. And what's Clint's next move going to be? Looks like what's he writing? Okay, looks like a declaration of war. Yes, Clint Eastwood, playing for the United States, is declaring war on Japan. And Bob from Torrington, Wyoming. Well, that's just not good, folks. We've been called a sleeping giant before, but we're worse when we're awake. Oh, and let's wait a minute. Something else is happening here, some more kind of weird paperwork. It looks like Germany is declaring war on the United States. Bob from Dubuque has just declared war on the United States. Oh my gosh. What's gonna happen? And Clint is unhappy about this. Not good, Bob from Dubuque or Bob from Torrington. What is Clint gonna do? The first move of our war against, well, Bob's everywhere. Invade Sicily, that's awesome. A nice strategic move so that we can have an open harbor to fight Europe. And what's the next thing? What is happening now? I can't quite make out what's occurring. Oh, there's some fighting on the African continent, okay? And near Sicily. Well, that's to be expected. You invade Sicily, there's going to be some kind of fighting there. The U.S. has attacked Sicily. And, gosh, now Japan is attacking China for helping America. It's just some sour grapes there. I expected Clint to just dive right into Germany, but that is not. Oh my gosh, we're seeing some air traffic here, some air traffic and some bombing in the Atlantic and maybe the Pacific. It's really tough to tell on this board. It's the Battle of Midway. It's a bad battle, very chaotic. Who's going to win this one? I have no idea. It's the Battle of Midway still going on. Looks like the U.S. and the Allies win on that one. What is Bob from Dubuque going to... More attacking the Soviet Union. Bob from Dubuque, playing for Germany, has some real issues with the Soviet Union. Cannot seem to let that go. And just, now that's just mean. Just overdone, just attacking everything. Bob from Dubuque, apparently, and the U.S. bombs Germany. There's some fighting still over on the African continent there. I think the pace has slowed a little. Almost too slow. More fighting in the Atlantic and the Pacific with the U-boats, torpedoes and whatnot. I'm doing an awful lot of pointing. I'm not entirely sure what I'm pointing at, except pretty chaotic. Oh, it must have been Rommel chasing Brit. And Bob goes for Soviet Union again. And gosh, Bob, what a weenie. What a weenie. That Bob is nuts. But the Soviet are clawing back. Joe from the Soviet Union and his new tank, the T-something, we're going to call it the T-Rex tank, is fighting back, beating Germany back. They definitely have more men to throw at, well, okay. There goes Bob and some of his closest allies into a bunker in Berlin. The Allies are bombing the Krabola out of Germany, and there's some skirmishes along the German-French border between the Germans and the Allies. Not a lot of French, and more bombing, more chaos. I didn't think I could keep up before, folks. I'm telling you, I can't keep up now. I'm completely all over the page on this. I have no idea what is happening. Clue. Oh, there's Eva Braun. And Bob from Dubuque with Eva Braun is taking the coward's way out, taking a dirt nap with him and his closest and creepiest friends, also taking a dirt nap with him, laying down, not going down with a fight, going down with a dirt nap. Well, that's the war in Europe is over, so we focus our attention on the U.S. against Japan, and G.I. Joe was there. Oh, gosh. I'm going to plant our flag on Iwo Jima in the hopes that in the really big rain, we will have a lot more flags. I don't know much about flag planting. I don't have a green thumb. So what is next? Oh, 2 weapons, Fat Man and Little Boy, raining down on Japan, who up until now would not give up, would not give in, would not give out, or take a dirt nap. They have now, well, the war's over. That went by fairly quickly. So let's turn and listen to a little music by my friend John Stanton while I clean up this horrific global mess on Monotony Monopoly.
Everybody's talking loud, shouting to the rafters. Everybody running round, just what are they after? Mutually virtual, I'm logging in, I don't know. Left to center gallery, that's the way it goes. But I'm just looking at Linda, Linda's looking at me. I'm just looking at Linda, Linda's looking at, maybe she's looking at me. Everybody's broken heart, the little thing is torn apart. So much so they can't start to piece it back again. But I'm just looking at Linda, Linda's looking at me. I'm just looking at Linda, Linda's looking at, maybe she's looking at me. Oh, I can't explain, I'm just lucky I bet. Oh, will she remain? It's up to the ether now. Everybody's losing ground, writing checks we can't cash. Will this ever turn around? Or will we face the lash, the lash, the lash? I'm just looking at Linda, Linda's looking at me. I'm just looking at Linda, Linda's looking at, I'm just looking at Linda, Linda's looking at me. I'm just looking at Linda, Linda's looking at, maybe she's looking at me.
you enjoyed our little game of monotony Monopoly with the Bobs and Elvis and Clint Eastwood. Next week, we're going to do teapots. I have all these teapots. I'm going to drink tea from every single teapot that I got from my Uncle Ralph. It's going to be a wild ride. So if you're still awake, or you're at work, if you're having a bad day, I want you to have a better one. If you're having trouble sleeping, I want you to rest peacefully. And remember, I'm on your side, I'm behind you, and I'm thinking about you.